Now, the issue for Ghanaians, which is an interesting thing, say, me was say o producer or then in search and say Ghana. Baba,
the problem at Ghana will be a camera.
About your Ghana, you're born.
I didn't tell you born.
You're born, say. There's always an agreement of a visiting president. And the president, most of them, they have what is called president's signature. The signature has to do, say, oh, Bano, and a walking stick in the crana. And Kobi Mbaka say, Netuono, Bibi Bano, Yidibon, and a walking stick in the war president and Nisuswa, and also the Kenya weapon. It is not like that. There are certain agreements that the state does not come and farm a toho. Why? And he said, it could even be, I'm just saying, without just revealing what could have been the situation. Onono Burkina Bay, you're inviting so ombrano. Na Ghana at the security protocols at the Abetoho. What the security protocols in that tour? No, I counter security protocols. President, you know, ever share the military uniform because he's still in the revolution.
Okay.
Which is not against the law. Or the entourage of 200 and now 20 people. 10 of them are armed. Ombekra assault rifles. Rifles no mude bano. Onkra Kafenikov 5. AK-47 20 Brent 5. Scorpion CZ Chaska Zebroiska weapon Ekra 8. Enti your weapon Ekra no didi na chini nyina be at 33. The president himself is holding 2 pistols. The 2 pistols, you know, maybe 9mm made by Cheska. All these details in Inano. Also, please let's learn.
Oh, me too. Bro.
All these details in Inano. War security details, which is called the protocols. Protocols in the Ghana government ahead of time, near 1 month. Ghana steady. Now Ghana accountants. Oh, Mr. President Traoré, head of state. You come for this route to you. And Yabama adequate military backup as your security. Ghana Army. Name soldiers in 3 and now 5 nebi create makra assault rifle. Wow weapon no ubetim dia ball ho. Ebi a pacho discharge bullet in frame.
Okay.
Which is a way idea ya de ba to public. And I say bullet in the beba. Now we're talking about what is called confidence. The confidence here is that President Mahama, any guy, no, Traoré, almost good friendship. And the President Mahama trusted the person visiting him with a weapon. And the boy has indicated, watch the whole world, all call Russia, about the pistol, and in the signature and pistol, no one home. And yet, out of extreme, and it's not out of bounds. Mati said, Yanko Foibu program the question. People should learn from this. Say security experts. Idea we no men can't want to. Maybe they are men can't. No.
Ain't I do a better na head.
Men can't. Obia Konu school different. And yeah, woman can a Sabak or Saba Deben, Saba threat, and yes, I near. We are talking about diplomacy, agreements, any protocols when it comes to presidential visit. What we name who jumano and koka wasem gu who masse. Whether you're a lecturer, you're a professor, whether you're a cyber, whatever, idea with him, don't go there, don't talk. We'll be for you to talk. And a good number of them were talking blah blah blah. But when I listen, hey, into a quarter class, who could no jam cried in my dear
security expert.
And yeah, when you there's nothing it's not your field. Yeah, great, protocols. Ghana signing, foreign affairs will copy, said protocol will copy. Me too. Ghana Air Force will copy, including where the aircraft now they ban, baby or packing, including aircraft now they ban. Ni securities on board. Now my main show, Tinubu flight or they buy. Nigeria by 14 armed officers from Nigeria Air Force. The pilot or can Nigeria got a president, a soldier. You must be in uniform. Where I try to say. They are not Buhari or flying on Tunde Olu Adiri. Only na me de me ba me last born de no tun. Why madam for?
Oh.
Tunde was a military, he flies Buhari as an Air Force. Norm the flight in Bisia. Soldiers Nessie. Only Ghana Air Force because alien soldier on the land of Ghana. But agreements in Akoso, Ghana military, Ghana Air Force, you are aware. Some flight in Tinubu bano 14 armed men or so. Never guide the flights, you know. The flights in see what Tinubu see a man red carpet to be a free pilots, you know. 2. On your friend said, air hostess. And I see what. Now you're Paja Womu. Yeah, do call. Abra President Kono, your monk Kojo Mahama hotel. Not 14 armed men, no. Or mercy form. Or my young bench, our aircraft nasi. Or guide plane no copy Mr. President Besaba. Or no plane nasi no da. Oh, to Independence Square. Winning the aircourse war hall. Paul Kagame, ni plane suono, near guide the Munko airport in Kobisa Womu. These are what is called agreement amoye. Actually, Nina. And ya a year for public consumption, say, ye betche. In the Traoré Bao by the tune cranono, it was part and parcel of the diplomatic agreement. Our
Ghana, say the president of Ghana that time, John Dramani Mahama,
yes,
aware. Yes, they dress everything.
Only be ahead of time.
Okay.
Only be ahead of time.
Okay.
Now there's some
including your security.
Obi aware.
Okay.
But then you be some sort of catch up because they don't owe you say Obabaka
too much. Okay.
Shadia Traoré or chair president we and the vice president in Okochiano. Otunike. Direct to a year for first time. What does it mean? It is a contest between where diplomacy meets culture. Where diplomacy meets culture means that no in the Moshi Burkina Faso Ohu Oba etisane mame. Into going to a vice president, a woman vice president, you know, at that point on the mind of Traoré, he was going to greet his mother. In Burkina tribe, in Moshi tribe, Bambala tribe, Fulani tribe, name all of them. Obiano or Sheche, Edokochiane mame.
Okay.
And then the culture is that you use your left hand, and it's the Igbo also, Igbo tribe. Yani have to see a tribe na to actually a culture, or the inside left, no, etu channel, nor the right need the here. That is what exactly he did.
Because now on social media, man for say, Obi a yan to about man of crown, or Kochian, where you bury tonight, I shall say, Achian is him. You do speak of parliament tonight, one man blue.
One man blue, yes.
Or call your friend and say, President to Sasha and channel.
Yes. Or any no, or a Chian Yonko Bema. In under the normal French, which are, as I said, managers of President Mama diplomatic or chair French for now. You go with your head. You head with the left, you head with the right, and then you head with the forehead. And then the French way. Or you do shoulder and then head. I'm saying, President Mama, you need to be home come on. What you say?
Clear. Final point is to say.
Yes.
Person na
about 20 krana.
And signature.
And signature.
And possibility say na.
Maybe krana weapon in
high. Okay.
But then no, Ghana government, including His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana today, President Mahama, was more than 300 times aware. Yet the protocol of every president be an NSA agreement, you know. But I can also tell you, say, there have been counter of them, ye free mu. Counter so we agree. So we know the president now, Bano, Adia Obabe.
In fact, memory has say, maybe I know me jina pay no mobile fire.
Yes.
Tamwa, who's normally. Cast and bar, Papa now cast off fans, Burkina Faso president.
Or young.
Or a very young
fans.
It's me fans, sir. Be a do, who's a Tinubu Ramuno. Can't bar, your friend is not so straight. 81 or day, a lot of them, head of state in the Bay, cast and day, a do the president in the team or go straight. But when one do one day, or stop pay, and now O see, and on 90 from a children and Obinim. A honor fans and shares says now if you're Crawford dinner chinizwa obi kura as or sag bajaw who ne naso who Ghana military beer military police for you to say can we there but why a small boy CB and almost share one time then pistol no kuto two ankasa so dey ekuto nti time omo drew says omo kwatena sem omo ma be 6 of them every nechi and omo ja 2 and another kukuta ne bag
yes and no
bag no ko no saba ba
and you Eddie camp
lady camp no there and later omo ma ni begina actually baby okota na afia say ho na obia tension e den Is it because, like you said, quite often so by a president, the signature by be a true ball, and I say, or more color uniform, how I need city and Ghana for you, I say, yeah, boy, generous one, I say, why, yeah, anything, something extraordinary.
Ghana for showmanship. Now, the same thing, and Ghana near the Thomas Sankara, Francis for Obofour, now Sankara by Jerry Hall, or by Jerry Hall, he said, no tilted towards English. Now, Ghana and Jerry. Now, on the mind of the French, Jerry was the motivating factor. Or Nikuno, Ebina Valentine Strasser, Eddie AFRC, the same concert, Koye Sierra Leone. What I say, Eddie Joseph Momo. Strasser had that time at the age of 25, the vice president Sagusa at the age of 23 in the 90s, you know. They were also having that kind of fun into a country, a pedama showmanship. But let me clear here something that would be very clear on the mind of Ghana said. Or didn't you now the Bahana Yahu did American President Bush, Ebesra President Kufuor, our Republic of Ghana in the mid-2000s. President Bush, Ebesra President Kufuor. American protocols, when you be over 300 agreements, 300 agreements, security protocols. Only never koni nyina pepe pasani bibia pepe.
Wow.
Obachiasia obeba. Onchiasia ola. Enti maminka ketua bi nkyeremo. President Bush besra Ghana. Obesra President Kufuor. Part and the controversial protocols, security protocols no. Not part of it no. President Kufuor must allow otiase metima ko bisa nsa me say must allow say Kobasa President Bush eba presidency eye castle osu den no President Kufuor no office na team no ene ni chief of staff Kojo Antwi ene ni executive auxiliary staffs na omo ho no say executive floor no America for best scanning nyina
yeti ekromu
no best scanning every room. And the President Kufuor has to step out from his own office. And Omo CIA dogs echo inside. Echo scanning. It's an agreement. President Kufuor tiase. Now Opeso say who be enim who betimaba. Ghana signs the agreement in dada. Into a buy now from airport. Anytime now no say President Kufuor. The US president have to sit in his car. Not the US military, CIA, FBI, Presidential Protection Force.
But Ebasa, is that a way as a person? Overcast or you okay with it? But your security never cast no.
Your security never know why. The head of state is the president. Who is the commander in chief? Is that not the president?
President, yeah.
The agreement is sent to the president to review. National Security Bureau of National Intelligence. The military intelligence, the MIs, Omunina security company, share community, no more deciding near the briefings at my president, near the agreement natural, protocols natural, presidents where their matters, where their mentias, ye near Boxua, and send a US ambassador. No, ascended the Commerce State Department, and send a trip on Kwabisi. Part of the American agreement, 2 hours. 2 hours before the US President Besihano. The Ghana airspace, 267,000 kilometers square of this country, the airspace in must be clear. No flight in, no flight out. 2 hours. Now, ahead of that, make sure what protocol means. Ahead of that, Ghana, your radar, we see, airport. Yani in West Africa, not even Lagos. Yani what the farthest and the longest radar. Flight to Abuja, to Lagos, Ghana radar to me pick over 600 miles away. Yet to me pick up to Mali. Yet to me pick up to Ouagadougou. Yet to me pick it to Abidjan. But what I said, ain't America for Nkansah by radar control her. And on Betina ho. And on the Ghana radar monitors net ho. Say making sure say flight be ama. That are no bush, you know. Africa no ninam be Morocco. And I'm Sahel. Ebefa a your friend say Mauritania. Aba befa Niger. I enter Nigeria territories. Aba. And that's also for Burkina side there. Or go through the Mali app. wherever or factory Europe ebefa North African edia be room yate ni nyina ase now oba wie no bush dia oba wie no whatever took place there I will not talk, it's okay, but the bush ikono part of the controversial protocol which President Akufo agreed, and it was not different from Rollins what's the name Clinton Diano remember how just 2 minutes all corner the director, the security or the head of security of Kotoka International Airport or a Kenya Mimonidin, but so Tia and I will be Tia at that time Mukobu Sanse Bush Bayan, who was the colonel in charge of security of Kotoka International Airport. Ye Ramukra no Kojan Konukra Yamanen room.
Yeah, Canon.
Canon no in charge. American sergeant can get the hell out of here. And agreement now signing Ghana signing here. Bush iko tamake no so no obia ogina tamake no so bia except President Akufo ne yire and the Minister of Foreign Affairs obia di nachi and face the US president. Do you understand what it means? What do any ba dan immigration or airport, customs or airport, security detail or airport, aviation for obia di nachi and President Bush. Now ya welcome omota Culture Assembly. It was then monitored by Ebo Apia under the National Culture Assembly nearby. America for Eba Eddie Omo President Eba Tamakeneson. Now Omo Boketi at the VVIP lounge anymore. And Omo Sandy Omo Kramai. And Kraman so Mon Kosha even Shenena and Kofone Bono. Sanctionany a corrector. And a Kramano. Rejecting Trinity 2.
US in Kramano or
rejecting San Trinity or Montina or Yasan
Trinity 2.
National and you know, Chinese Biani or Mono. And Tabani Kiki Chineno. And one said US Army, or ye Sakai knife, Ewana, or ye Chinen or the war a yimu, or war a you drum nimu. Monkobu say Bapia.
The okay, no correct.
Maybe say, a friend Bapia, Monkobu on the coordinate here. Almost Trinity 2 now, quite boot you. Get the hell out of here. May say, President Akufo has Mugo. Then he walks with him on the red carpet. You will tape now, President Akufo, or no crowd by the same, or do baby on Timin Krahubi. George Bush drew honor, our 10 or have a handshake with His Excellency the President, bidding him goodbye. No? Now, President Akufo, more journalists, demo good truck, I used to your friends say, I do say, tipper truck, and your car, and they do Mujina Park, Tarmac, and so, and American US Marine, a cham huachia, VVIP, a medal. Now, President Bush himself, as US President, or no Kwakwachani came out, he has to go through the back, not the front of the car. And to an back, on Timiko be a door, no, Omum Manin. He has to stand there and wait for instructions from United States of America, State Department, State Security, CIA, all collaborated security agencies. I'm a signal and send what to me. Bush call Hona and Coco be in the car, Coco Taka anymore. What the one who see Nante? Boyish and flamboyant. Udru an officer no. Stop no. Stop. Well, just common sergeant. Or instructing manage now. Then he has to receive or communicate into any instructions, no, or be a door, no, now ordinance, so I have America ordinance to na pumpum, what can I shame? And send what to all this while, Obi Airport will be an ordinance and I share the cost.
Very well.
Your favorite way to send money to Ghana is back. We're excited to announce that Tap Send is back and better than ever. After a brief pause, we are happy to resume our mission of providing fast, affordable, and secure money transfers to Ghana. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Tap Send is working power. And remember, tell your loved ones abroad to send money through Tap Send to stand a chance to win big. Tap Send. Papa no.
Na yemra back yen sam refi de ekosum ye na ye nim say eba US ni maybe UK na yifo ya Ghana ye alliance aka ye ne omo hwebom and obia so hu say Russian government ene Burkina Eshibum.
Burkina, Mali.
Yes.
Niger.
On this microphone there.
Burkina, Mali, Niger, and other countries on the continent.
Now, yena America for na Eshibum. Ene Burkina president. Aba yen so ye hono. No pistol bo ha watch him say.
Yes.
For all you know. Ebia ye protocol we say. Enti no ma omo church security express say nye we say. According to you, omabon. For all you know, ebia na bullet crash near there. Any. Enti say America for ye ni so mo president so no. Ayo mo team visit Ghana. America for who say no. John Mahama wabe. One sa brantie yi a one Russian president Ishibumi. Say omo ye close. And then catch ye no more friendship never cosing. Okay,
Ghana for your call baby. You share the euphoria, you share the noise, the jamboree, you interior the okoso. President Mama inaugural address, no. And some okay, you know, say a lot of Ghanaians, journalists, including you also. Manti,
Nina, Sana Walker.
Manti.
You buy a sample boy,
Ghanaian Manti, Mutia. Ghana, I'm educating you and the public. You were post-independent, 1957. You were a development, your friends, partners. Ghana development partners, United States, one. Or supporting Ghana, your military. Or supporting infrastructure, technology, and agri. Through the United States aid, USAID. And I said the US, there are no more agreements in war. United Kingdom, UK, or supporting your education. Or supporting infrastructure and then also technology. Your development partner, Japan, or supporting Ghana with technology and other infrastructure and health. Your development partner, Germany, or supporting Ghana health, or helping in a technology and or helping in infrastructure. And your country called Holland, where your development partner, or help Ghana Ministry of Interior, Ghana Migration, and to some extent police in Niamaniama because of the Holland's efficiencies in immigration and etc. And then your friend saying Canada through the CEDA, and there was 6 permanent countries. Omya Ghana independent, your friends, development partners. Post-independent 1957. Omya happy as a balance. Your budget almost come to my since independent, your development partners. Now listen to President Mahama. Or say there is a high possibility, sir, as we speak now, the Ghana's destiny, Ghana will follow the international direction of how this country economy will thrive, will work. But let us look at some interesting things. And he said, he made mention of the G7. I would have said the G20. Because all these countries are development partners. Almost G7. The Hollands, the UK, the United States, the Japan, the Germans. Are you getting me? Russia, only a development partner. China, only a development partner. President Mahama said, some countries are development partners in form the bigger support to Ghana over the years. Almost GDP collectively have followed from 36% up to 30%. This is President Mahama talking. Now, if you look at the BRICS nation, Russia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, South Africa, Brazil, any other countries, these are the BRICS. Their GDP had gone up sharply to 37%. President Mahama talking. So the destiny of his government, the destiny of Ghana, will look at what will benefit the country and which direction the essence of Ghana's economy will take shape. Ghana went here. So what does it tell you? Yes, we acknowledge our development partners. Yet, the BRICS nations, with China, Russia, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Iran, South Africa, and other countries, GDP are rising. So Ghana should not be surprised tomorrow. Say President Mahama ebe aligning. the government and then the economic philosophy, or back tilted toward the BRICS. One my indications, wo so tell kotie kwacha betete mo yedede. Mo mu bia mo hu try interpretations, What channels what line enti wo ma mutete ono. Ambassadors no mutete ono. Omnim de eko. It is not a question of Burkina Faso leader or the President Mahama with that kind of friendliness. It is not like that. But the president himself also shut the bricks, Burkina, or nowhere direct or to the bricks. Now, country Mozambique, for instance, yes, sir, President Filipe Nyusi, Mozambique. President Putin, that was his first visit to African continent. I went to that inauguration. Putin flew from Russia, Ebedu Maputo Airport. He was billed to be the special guest of honor. Our inauguration, I said. Whilst we were on the tarmac, the Kremlin communicated to Putin, said, "What do you mean, see from free the aircraft anymore?" But in the 80 ministers, the generals, they went to the inauguration park while Putin was in the car, was in his aircraft. Throughout the procedures, he flew back and left his entourage who were to leave the next day. It was something that has to do with protocols. Countries be or her, Russia. Our African continent may be a tilt towards Russia, yes, China, I won't call Russia, but BRICS. Emancipation. Or all the countries are liberated and emancipated nations, or on the destiny or on the choice of a economy, our persuading, but not that withstanding, what is between Ghana and these our development agencies, partners, it remains intact. Not that withstanding, it doesn't restrict Ghana from doing business with China. Already we are doing business with China. It doesn't restrict Ghana to join the alliance of the BRICS. It does not restrict Ghana to join alliance with China, Iran, and most of them are part.
Very well.
And Tiantia wants to say, and yet rubber stamp government, and at this our gentleman who is the president of today, Opeswaye. Okay. Why president that? What can I say when mistakes? Why president that? One will be a lubricate, and how Opesa or yen economy.
So second coming of John Dramani Mahama.
Yes.
What are you expecting from him? As a president.
I'm expecting one thing. Sir, Obefa strong ministers. Not only from his party, but then he should go outside the diaspora community. Okay. The diaspora community means, sir, country Korea or the refugees outside Korea. Germany, other places, or they built in the country. Chinese in the 90s, every Chinese outside China was a refugee. Turkish were slaves in Germany. Late up to 1998, every Turkish was a slave in Switzerland or Germany. Acquired the technology. Brazilians were refugees in America. Japan had been a refugee before. All these countries, emerging markets most especially, for diaspora. But then I'm asking President Mahama and the Ghanaians said, what do you mean for the party activism? So percent the government
very successful.
Whereas say what they can indicate say open system ministers. System ministers does not mean sister activists of NDC. Sister official ministers with Ghanaians collective. Say last time who said yetimi kwa Ghanaian born outside. Emmanuel Bebo Blaster. What stopped Ghana government and for that matter His Excellency President Mahama
to do same?
To go and do same because say international organizations around the world, world-best universities, most of the lecturers, head of departments of especially medical field, South Africa, head of orthopedic, the best orthopedic, they are all Ghanaians. What stops you from picking any of them? Let them come and challenge and do business with Ghana. We do not do that because say President Tinubu Abeshe Abefifa the party activists, no more ministerial posts. When they go into the ministries, they only know still doing politics, but not to do the business of the day. That one is my expectation, sir. President Onye. Another area.
Onye ana Onye.
Ma Onye sir. Yes, no,
okay, you shouldn't do that. Okay.
Usher the Ghanaians at large.
Okay.
professions will come. The study, the knowledge partner of every presidency is your university.
The last time I said, your friends at Cadman Mills. Oh, Muna, I have a band of Ghana. Your friends at World Bank.
Yes.
Almost Ghana for a good one. Our more very experienced or more if you can go there and bring them in to some support to Ghana will go forward.
Let me give you one thing. Alassane Ouattara, President of Republic of la Côte d'Ivoire, only Côte d'Ivoire blood relations on Ivorian. It was then Akufo Addo, President of la Côte d'Ivoire. Now Côte d'Ivoire were burdened with a car. French farmer kwa Kumuomo, and Oko UN General Assembly, and Oko World Bank Copeska, Oko Yano, and Lomoko to say. There is a certain person called Alassane Ouattara who was then a director at World Bank. Ono na na ye Côte d'Ivoire lo ho adwuma. Ena ofo bisan say, we dey no sim ye Burkina Faso. Sa, ena ote ha. Na Côte d'Ivoire ye law say otimi man nationality obi a obetima abua country no. Ena Alassane Ouattara ka chen say, danane garo listen. Me papa ye farmer e wo Côte d'Ivoire. Our north into your Burkina Faso. Me pa chow ma me nkopa World Bank chow ni anye permission maw lebe bo Côte d'Ivoire ne mo mema prime minister. So it was an arrangement between la Côte d'Ivoire government of Akufo Addo and World Bank and we release Alassane Ouattara e den man and o man French Côte d'Ivoire passport oba ye no ono mbebu sa politique du ivoirien politique ivoirité Côte d'Ivoire politics, of who is an Ivorian nationality politics. Then Côte d'Ivoire, I say, qui est ivoirien, mais est père, ou bien père. Ou bien ne mamé anane papa ya Ivorian, on est ivoirien. Là, il say, no. Ou bien, ou ye Côte d'Ivoire government betima kase utimi abotima. Ena odman be prime minister. And obe so Côte d'Ivoire economy, mu no build man. Akufo Addo Akufo wuye no omo law no National Assembly, that is the Speaker of Parliament on the subsidy and a koda bidie ebedi ne papa na de ne political backfather obedi ade no wie no and ono be change because of Alassane Ouattara ni influence and the popularity no onim say anya Ivorians in elections omo ntoma no and oko change Côte d'Ivoire nationality law eben Ivoirien se qui aime et père. Enti ne maame ne papa nya Ivorian na wonye Côte d'Ivoire ni enom de pama Alassane Ouattara. Laurent Gbagbo eno no de buy ya or force ye say no Ivorian ye either your mother or your father. Enso na Alassane Ouattara em qualify. Eno ne lead ye de Côte d'Ivoire ntokwa ba say man mana wadi na nso ne nationality as Burkina Faso. Abaya Ivorian serve the capacity of prime minister. So you cannot render him say on your citizen. And then this Côte d'Ivoire to call the buyer. So therefore, all what I'm trying to say is that Ghana has so much and so many good qualities, including our universities. See, our university ultimately here, master's program, PhD program in agriculture. At what point do you go and pick an agri consultant or free Malaysia or a polytechnic lecturer? We study partner with knowledge partner, country Holland. The government of Holland does not take anything from anything than their universities. And to Utrecht University, only the advise the Holland government what to do with agri, what to do with politics, what to do with governance, what to do with administration, what to do with finance, what to do with that. Your university now way, and here our lectures, our faculty, young boys to some work university, what brain. Obetima contribute to our faculty. Now the government national. Yen here Ghana yen use your universities. Will be BMO. And once here graduate students.
Obe disappointed if John Mahama a failure as a president.
I don't pray to think of.
No, you don't pray that.
Everybody will be disappointed because everybody, including Osu, we have not had a situation of a president that has received mass support to begin with. His government. Sir, when you're the most biggest voluminous your friends saying MPs out of the parliament, so he has nothing to lose. Now Ghanaians, The problem is only 4 years. Now we are looking at the 4 years. Where does it become from? Where does it begin from? President Mahama, my advice to you, you cannot do all the projects.
Okay.
You cannot fulfill all the manifesto. I have a problem with any of the parties so manifesto within 4 years. Mr. President, prioritize 2, 3, 4 things. Audimba Agriculture 1, health you 2, education, security there you don't have any problem with the security. But then the sanitation. President Mama who started with government today. I brought the whole circle, baby a baller. The whole Accra, the whole Ghana, Kumasi, everywhere city, baby a baller. On the principal street, circle asiaho. She baller a good asiaho. So your sanitation is a big problem.
You made mention of 4 things.
4.
That's education.
On your education. On your agric health. And on the sanitation.
Sanitation.
There can one jai.
What of the corrupt? We say a Ghana for
corruption is a matter of institution. Ghana is supposed not to be a corrupt nation.
But we are in.
We are in because relax. We are in because Ghanaians, including you, and I'm teaching you tonight. There's no country in the world, on the entire world, I produce chartered auditors, chartered accountants more than 250.
Except
not even the United States with all their education, not UK. Obiantimi chartered auditor, not the best mathematician, France and the Italians, only chartered auditors. Ghana is the home base, not even the mathematical Indians, not even the smart Chinese, not even the smart China and Krona down over 1.2 billion population, only chartered auditors are 250 Ghana war. And if you have these people, how does the country become a corrupt nation? Because the principles of accountability, because the institutions are not made to work. But whereas you subject yourself to auditing, the President of the Republic of Ghana and the presidency, including the office of the Chief of Staff, it starts from that side. Until the auditing, it tells you, you even the president, you must subject yourself to be audited. Ghanaian auditors are very good, but the institution, we don't allow them to work. So I'm saying,
and Obama institutions strong.
Yes, we have what it takes. Corruption should not be a discussion with Ghana.
Okay.
And I think that President Mahama, corruption should not be part.
Energy sector.
Energy sector, it is a normal sector, like any other normal sector. It is a key.
You see a role soon here. A country like Ghana,
yes,
the 2 major capital cities all Ghana. So we can't even have dual carriage.
Accra to Kumasi,
Accra to Kumasi.
The West African Highway from Afia border up. It is very bad. But what I'm saying is, so Kofa Road, Obetima Yebi, but Kofa and no buy any targeter. Obefili.
Okay.
The reason being that you are about 45, 50 to 60% of Ghana road network very okay.
Very okay.
And you're bad. What do you mean? But me say the country thrive on education. And if you have education and your citizens are not healthy, your hospitals, any problem with our health sector, we need healthy citizens, you are doing nothing. And to win what do we need? Come there no here papa food security is a Greek. Ghana is a country that should be able to produce and sell. And the President Mama Saminowa kaya de Burkina boy ne ye no. Dia tomatoes nkwa. Na make sure say your tomatoes no your reserve bank. Your cold room. Cold room ni save your tomatoes. And any season you to amangogu. Any season you to watermelon gu. Any season you to your friend is saying how do we call it? Tomato sugu. So these are the common things, especially the cash crops that fetches money. President Mama, my advice to you: go to Holland. The Euros, the European Union have rolled out big budget. Send the citizens will be a benya farm. Any African country be a biano. Monko, now mama land. The bacho woman food basket, per Ghanaians. O Ministry of Agriculture, Uncle Amsterdam, no Uncle Utrecht, no go chase the Holland food basket. Na mo fa Holland farmers and them Ghana for equity of land no munye fu. Me the senior ministers nipa bi ni mokroma 9 me don ko Amsterdam for 2 things. Parliamentary education up to now that program every month to be a Holland government or Sierra Leone parliament 90,000 for training euros. Young fan train home MPs. Now we are equipped to the standard so that they can stand on the floor of parliament and debate. Proper debate, constructive debate. And all these things in Inano, we have a lot of Ghanaian diasporans who are well equipped, well informed, well scholarized, well technologically empowered and supported by a hard training from outside. For all by your government, you know, now you enjoy business as usual. Me na me ye constituency or daboya. Me na me ye constituency chairman and na me ye. And one thing, President Mahama, that some of us will not forgive you. Your Ghana, your concurrence, your friends, diplomatic missions, bebrebeni chicham, and fasobia and so. We have over 80 now powered up to about 90 diplomatic missions. A small country like Ghana, ye ni share embassies in the Omedeba. Who embassy wa Gambia? Now I'm the diplomats akoguo. No I'm the staff baby akogu home. When the mom salary. Now we'll be on Dakar. Now we'll be on Cote d'Ivoire. Now we'll be on Mali. Who will be on Burkina Faso? What's our be on Niger? What's our Abuja? Who will be on Togo? Who will be Benin? And then I'll say, who does that? Which country does that? Abra American Kuran or Onisikan on the mission, sir. Who call Europa? Who Ghana mission? Our Brazils. Or taking care of Brazils, ACP, African Caribbean Pacific, and then the European Union. Or better double for a career diplomat, a free Accra, Faruk non diplomatic consular services. You don't need an embassy in Holland. If you have Belgium, you have France, you have Germany, who will be Spain, what may be Malta. What the other? What is that? And now Central Asia, or China, why be Malaysia, what could be Singapore, what are we looking for?
So can John Dramani Mahama within these 4 years beat my magic thing be forgetting another than Akufo Addo?
Well, I don't think any president in any country is to be forgotten. You cannot forget any president. Yes, President Nana maybe to you and to me and to Ghanaians, no, he wasn't maybe satisfactory.
Will you advise him to touch our constitution?
Constitution has been already a problem since 1992.
And you did not talk about that one.
We have spoken about it several times because His Excellency President Rawlings, Asma Maker, NDC for and those people are President Rawlings, you know, he has mentioned, said, he didn't read the Constitution because it was too voluminous. When you time and read it, the person who interpreted and read the Constitution for him are not trusting more than any person that he has ever worked with. Jerry Neka, or same way, Madame Siniye, Shinobu Akodua, Mohammed Alassane. Minya Bakitwa Fidel was not Hobi. Also, he trusted only one person when it was about the Constitution, any Mr. DFanan. Or no, the catcher will say, BBI okay, not BBI okay. Or say, if you are telling me, say, okay, they are stand with my blood. So Jerry himself didn't read much of the Constitution. But when he sat back and now started reading out of boredom when he was no more president, he realized there were some things that he wouldn't have signed. And the Constitution acknowledged, admitted, no, there were problems with the Constitution.
Mayor Bonnie said, "Wo be bahana me Matthew phone in Komoka." Yes, because on Behame, anytime that you come, and I have 10 minutes to go.
Many problems. Go ahead.
Okay, live on top 103.1. Final point is my name is Kwadwo Nkansah, the governor. My name is Faruk Al-Wahab. And they didn't come over says.
Abusua adwumapa on demand service for na eka say adwumapa on demand for say o pese wo di dwuma bia nkankanga fo am obrochire a obehia nipa didi so ya tilers anasa building constructors fashion designers chese auto mechanic bia o pese wo di say adwuma bia ma no wobɛkɔ yɛ app no so na wa download adwumapa on demand service anya saa so abɛkɔ www.adwumapa-on-demand-service ɛno nso so bɛkɔ ko hu adwumadi a yɛdi nyinaa ne tirimupo nyinaa ne sɛ yɛboa wo ɛma wokɔkɔfo obi ana wodi dwuma bi a nipa a wokɔkɔfa no esan sɛ wonim na kyira kwan bia nti no to bi kura nipa na gisika wie open here na hu no adwumapa on demand fo aba ama saa ha nyinaa afiri hɔ esan sɛ obi bia yɛde bɛma wo so woni dwuma bia ma no yɛayɛ background checks ehu sɛ sɛ nipa yi onim ne wɔyɛ ɛnyɛ kwankyɛn trefa ni bia wonim de wɔyɛ ɛne yɛfa no ɛdena ma wɔ na nigisɛm ba ko emu no sɛ onipa bia yɛde bɛma wo a wodi bɛdi dwuma bia no sɛbe eba krono sem anase si ebu afa so pa dia enya de besi na wan so san nim se sabi ko soja mu mpo a ye wo military police ono so soja ni ochi soja ni eno me kire mu se eye adwumapa on demand for no ye san so supervisors a abre nyina no omko rounds eko check se adwuma na nipa no de beda ye no saa pepepe ene ye no na se adwumapa on demand de omama adwuma no aye simple se bibi ni ena onte ase ampacho no wafa numbers no aye gusuo no no wafrɛ